Clerk's office, and I think back before I became a manager, one of the things that puzzled me was how we always heard about everything that went wrong, but we didn't take the time to celebrate what went right. And so I'm here tonight to kind of reflect the limelight to the people that you need to know about made something really big go right for the city of Chattanooga. For over a year now, we've been working on something that we refer to colloquially as Oracle or eBiz, but in fact it belongs to an entire class of software called ERP, or Enterprise Resource Planning Software. And if you read much in the magazines about information technology as I do, you'll see a lot of headlines, and you'll see a lot of people actually who are looking for work because they did not do well with software of this type. It is very complex, and we were not looking forward to the process of upgrade. One of my people kind of referred to it as doing a simultaneous heart, lung, and brain transplant. So we knew it was going to be risky, we knew it was going to be expensive. In fact, when we first came before this council and talked about the cost that we were going to be into for this project, one of the council people was trying to compare it to a product like Microsoft Excel. That would not be a fair comparison at all. In fact, this is a software that manages the input to, calculates the numbers for, and creates the reports and balances for payroll, fixed assets, inventory, general ledger, accounts payable, purchasing, budgets, personnel, and benefits. I hope that kind of puts it in perspective for you. So we've been working on this. We have people who over the last weekend have gone dozens of hours without sleep, and we have managed to make our way through all of the various problems that have confronted us, and we stand before you today to tell you that we are up and running and we have a good system. And the way that that has happened is because we selected the right vendor, and we worked very hard and very cooperatively across several departments. Those departments would be personnel, finance primarily, who this project was for, of course ourselves, information systems, and also the departments of, well, they're not so much departments, but sections like purchasing, benefits, inventory. People who weren't just sitting around looking for something to do, were very generous with their time and helped us with all of the testing that we had to do and making sure that everything worked properly, which we have done. So what I would like to do with your permission is to bring a lady up here first, Donna. This is Donna Jeffrey. She was the project manager for this entire project, and she has done an incredible job. And I wanted to bring her up before you and recognize her in particular. Srini, would you stand up, please? This is the project manager for AST Corporation, who was our vendor in the completion of this job. They have done excellent work. When we're talking about people going without dozens of hours of sleep, we're talking about that man and several of the people who worked for him. So if I could get the other people to stand up, please, who have been part of this project. Ken, I just want to recognize all of you. If I could ask for a round of applause for all of you. It was really an enormous success across multiple departments, and one that truly deserved being recognized in this fashion in front of you, and I thank you for the opportunity.
We thank you, sir, and all those who were involved in this process. It shows the creativeness, the innovation that has been talked about by our mayor and by the council persons. We thank you very much for that effort. Okay, some of you may have seen me smiling a little bit up here. That's because we hear terms like deputy CIO and ISS and so forth. So what we've done, council persons and the public, we've asked Mr. McDonough, Chief of Staff, to work with us or come up with a glossary of acronyms and terms and so forth, so we're all on the same page, so to speak. Thank you very much.